All right, we're not in the shop right now, we're next to the shop, but in this video we're going to get started by cutting this right around where that blue line is. That's going to be the first cut, and then we'll end up cutting it somewhere right along that ridge in the hull. Have to do a little bit of fiberglass work. Someone, I don't know how they did that to this thing, but they sure did it good. But right now I'm going to go get the Sawzall. I'm going to chop her right on the blue line. Got a little bit more taken off of this thing. Got these little flaps that were on the side taken off, clearing up some room inside the tunnel here. You can't really see. I'm gonna get ready to start pulling all these cables apart, get the ends off of them, so we can try to pull the cables through and get them out of the way. I'm not sure how the ride plate and everything comes apart on this jet ski. Never done one before, so try to see how hard that is to get out, because it needs to come off to do some fiberglass repair on the bottom of the hull. Got this hull turned upside down, getting ready to see if we can get this ride plate off of here. I know there's more stuff attached to it now since this is the heat exchanger on the newer ones, so I'm gonna start by taking the grate out and take these 6 bolts out and see where that gets me. Okay, got the bolts out, got the grate out. They've obviously worked on this before when they fixed this the first time. So there's a ton of glue. I don't know how these normally are, but there's a ton of glue all in there, and all in there along pump housing or whatever you call that. So I'm assuming I'll just have to get that, maybe get the heat gun out and try to break that loose. I think maybe I got 2 hoses I need to disconnect first, but all the bolts came out, so that's good. We'll get started trying to get this ride plate out. That way I can get my final cut lines, because I'll probably be cutting the hull right on the outside of this ride plate. This right here will be where it sits in the boat, most likely on this flat spot. So just have to try to mimic that on this side, which I'll be redoing some fiberglass there. Got the pump pretty much stripped out, or ride plate, whatever you want to call it. Found 4 more big bolts there, which probably weren't helping the problem of getting it out. So I got those 4 bolts out. I'm gonna flip this back over and see if it wants to come out now. Okay, I finally got the ride plate off after fighting with a lot of stuff that didn't need to be fought with. I thought this was all one piece, turns out it's not. Just had about a gallon of silicone in these back corners here, so got a nice little bottle jack in here. Had a block of wood on top and just kind of kept pressing, and it was ripping as it was coming out. And now all I got to do is clean all the silicone off, and I can get in here to do my repair work, whatever I'm going to do. So I don't think I'll even have to take that out, whatever that's called, pump shoe or whatever that's called. Just get in here and repair this spot right here, and basically from there to there will get fixed, because all that's going to get cut off anyways. Okay, got the hole cut down. I cut the sides off of it. I'm going to make one more cut eventually. It'll come in right back here somewhere to meet up with the transom, but until I know exactly where I want to cut it in the boat, I got the boat in here to work on it. Basically all I'm going to do is start stripping this out. If there isn't much in it, I'm going to pull the tops of these seats off, get all the wood out of the transom because I won't need that anymore, and probably cut these off in here somewhere just so I can get all the wood out. And I got to get this very back seat out. That one there I'm going to try to leave in there for now, and then eventually I'll probably take the front seat out and put the gas tank underneath it, because there won't be room in the back of the boat next to the motor for the gas tank. Got the back seat out of the boat, got the wood out of the transom. Gonna do a little measuring before we start cutting. Basically it's going to be about 13 or 14 inches wide, however long. Cut right up here to the front. Then we'll be able to set the hole down in there and see what it looks like. Okay, can't really see. We got our Sharpie mark here for the hole we want to cut. It's roughly 14 inches wide and 48 inches long. It's just hard to cut a hole in a boat that has 0 leaks in it, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this out. We're not going to cut any part out of the transom yet until we figure out exactly what angle we need it for our to match. Oh, you can't see, but we want to match our hull of the jet ski so it'll sit flat against this, because that's got a little bend there and an angle just to make it easier to seal up later on. Okay, we got a bunch of scribbly lines on the jet ski hull. Not really sure how you measure and try to cut a square line whenever nothing is flat or straight or square. So our best bet is this line next to the squiggly line. We're going to cut that out first. We got it mimicked on this side as best we could. It'll be this angle line. Hopefully that'll get us close to lining up with the transom, and it's, if anything, a little too long. That way we can trim it to fit. But now we're gonna get more fiberglass embedded in our skin and cut this off. Okay, I got some lines drawn on the back of the boat here. I just had the fiberglass in here and I traced it on this side, and then I moved the line in 2 inches just to give me enough room so I can always trim this back more if I need to. But I'm gonna start there, and we'll see what it looks like. Got a hole here now. I'm gonna put the hole back in and see if it fits. Okay, we got the fiberglass hull. It's just sitting in there with 4 screws, so we're getting ready to flip the boat over. But that'll be in the next part. The next part of the video will be attaching this into the hull and hopefully making it watertight. So if you want to see that one, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.